Let's go on the bench. What you say, I'm obsessed.
Hey, what's up guys, Impulse7 here, and today I'm bringing you guys another video. In this video, I am back on my Phasma Fried Stories tier list. And in this video, I'm going to be doing something similar to what Inky Ink does, and I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Go subscribe to him, he's cool. But yeah, I'm doing something just similar to what he does, where I already have my tier list on the Phasma Fried Stories. But with the new book that released, I'm adding these stories to the tier list, and putting them in the spot where I think they should go, I guess. Because that's what a tier list is. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So the first thing I want to do is, oh yeah, I should mention there's going to be spoilers in this video. So if you don't want spoilers, click off now. So yeah, the first thing I want to do, I want to change around some of these things. Over time, I've started liking Sergio's Lucky Day more. I'm not gonna have it in hated it anymore. I'm going to have it in not great, but below Coming Home, I think. It's still one of my least favorite stories, but it's not horrible. I read The New Kid, and I'd actually put it in the S tier now, right behind Fetch. The Breaking Wheel, I think I'm gonna move it down an entire tier and actually below Bunny Call, I think. Epilogue 7, I think I'm gonna keep there. In the Flesh, I'm actually going to move up. Same with The Man in Room 1-80. Hide and Seek, I'm again going to move down, but higher than The Breaking Wheel. Blackbird, I'm going to keep there. And I think that's going to be my S tier now. Anything else I would want to change? I think that's everything. So yeah, now let's get into it. So The Puppet Carver. The Puppet Carver is a story about Jack. Jack owns a restaurant called the Pizza Playground. And basically it's being more unsuccessful now. Less people are coming to it. And the animatronics there are kind of like the mediocre melodies, I guess. Anyway, so one of the employees named Porter is working on a machine to make cheap animatronics faster and better animatronics too. So once he's finished it, he does a demonstration for Jack, but it malfunctions, and so Jack fires him. Jack is kind of an asshole. But yeah, Jack fires him and all the other employees, which is kind of a dumb move, but whatever. But yeah, then later that night, after the restaurant's closed, he's just in the restaurant and he hears ticking sounds coming from the Puppet Carver machine, which is the machine that is creating the animatronics, or the machine that Porter made. It's called the Puppet Carver, and that's why the book's named the Puppet Carver. And yeah, he hears this ticking sound coming from it, and so he goes to it. He goes inside it to see if there's a way to turn it off. But then he gets trapped inside, thinks he's gonna die, but he doesn't die. And yeah, he doesn't die, and he's he has a new perspective on life now, which is a little bit weird, but whatever. It's kind of like Saw, but yeah, that's pretty much it. But after that, he wants to apologize to all the people he's wronged in the past, right? He wants to right his wrongs. But on the way to do that, he gets chased by Phasgu. Phasgu as in from He Told Me Everything. Oh yeah, speaking of He Told Me Everything, I'm going to move that below Sergio's Lucky Day too, because I don't like that much anymore. I mean, I never really did in the first place, but now I like it less. So yeah, the Phasgu from He Told Me Everything. It's made a return, right? And Jack is running away from me. He's scared of it. And my theory on this is actually that Jack inside the Puppet Carver machine, after that, he was the Phasgu clone. There was Phasgu in there or something like that, and Phasgu swapped places with him. The Phasgu chasing him here was Jack, because the Phasgu, it swaps places with the person, right? The person turns into the Phasgu, and the Phasgu turns into the person, right? So I think the Phasgu that chased Jack was Jack. That Phasgu that was Jack. That's what I think, especially because later on at the end of the story, which also that's pretty much all the action that happens. Not much happens in the story. Yeah, that's at the end. Porter's friend Sage, another employee there. Oh yeah, he hires them all back, by the way. So yeah, Sage he goes to clean out the puppet carver machine, and he goes into the bottom drawer. He finds Phasgu like organs and stuff, but it's said that there's not that much in there. That's why I think some of it is missing, and that is actually the Phasgu that chased Jack, and it was Jack himself. That's what I think. Anyways, so the puppet carver. It was a good story. It wasn't amazing. It could have been better, but I don't know if it should be that low. It's either going to be top of could have been better, or it's going to be like here. I think I'd put it. Yeah, actually, yeah. I think it's going to be here. I think it's going to be in good. It could have been better, but I don't think it should be that low. It's just both these first two stories kind of don't have much action in them much at all. So that's really my main problem with the stories in this book, but they're not bad. Well, except one of them. No. Okay, we'll talk about that later. So yeah, now Jump for Tickets. Probably my favorite story in this book. I don't know whether I'm going to put it in the bottom of awesome or the top of good. But yeah, let's just go over the short summary. So basically, the main character is Colton. That's what it was. So he's been saving up his tokens or his tickets at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, so that he could purchase one like a game console from it, because like if you get like 10,000 tickets, I'm pretty sure, and you turn it in to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, like at the counter or whatever, you can get the game console, and it's better than the one that Colton has. So he wants to get that, but he's trying to get a lot of tickets fast. There's this attraction called the Ticket Pulverizer, and Jack's like, nah, it's rigged for little kids. Wait, you know what? I'm good with mechanics and stuff. So he's just like, okay, I'm gonna try to rig it to work better for older kids, because he thinks it's rigged. Sorry, he thinks it's rigged for the younger kids, and the older kids it doesn't work much. Basically, it's like a platform thing, and you have to jump and push it down, and as you push the platform down, tickets come down, right? So there's also this clown that is there, and it's like, it's called Coils, I think. Yeah, Coils, and it kind of like guards the thing. It guards the attraction, right? So yeah, basically Colton tries to rig it. The first time it doesn't work. Basically he breaks in. Or no, he stays after it closes, and he just never leaves until he rigs it, right? So the first time he does it, it doesn't work. So he tries again. And then this time he like crawls into like this compartment thingy, but then it closes and he can't open it. Pretty much. And then he can't get out. So then the next day, kids are in the ticket pulverizer, and they're jumping. It's not going that far down because he's there. Basically, they jump really hard. It doesn't go that far down, but pretty much they crush him to death. And honestly, I really do like this story. I think I'm gonna put it in the bottom of awesome. I think I'd actually put it above Epilogue 8. I think I might move Lonely Freddy down, actually. Or maybe I'm just moving Jump for Tickets up. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to put Jump for Tickets in awesome. So now we're on to Pizza Kit. Okay. So in Pizza Kit, the main character is Peyton. Peyton has a friend named Marley. Marley is kind of more outgoing, and she's really popular, I guess. So Peyton is kind of afraid of heights. Kind of, you know? She's afraid of a lot of things. She's really paranoid a lot. So, during, like, a field trip to the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Kit factory, Marley and Peyton sneak off, but they go onto this platform, like, upstairs, right? And Marley is trying to show her that it's safe. They're not gonna fall. But in trying to demonstrate that it's safe, she realizes, oh no, it's not safe. And how does she realize this? Well, because she launches herself into a boiling vat of tomato sauce. So then Peyton doesn't want to get in trouble, so she doesn't tell anybody, because she's dumb as hell. So yeah, she hides it from everybody, and because of her guilt, like, she starts having nightmares, she starts imagining things, but in the end, Marley ends up being fine, right? But she's so paranoid. She when Peyton finds out that Marley's there, she's like, "Oh no!" And then she climbs out her window and tries getting away from Marley. But then she falls off her house and dies. Yeah. So this story is written, well, there's a lot of mistakes in it. So it's kind of written badly. But it's also written well in certain ways. Like, it's good. It's a really cool horror story, but there's just something I don't like about it, and I don't know what it is. Right now, I'd honestly put it in Dance With Me, or with Dance With Me, and didn't like it much. I honestly have no idea why I don't like it that much, but I don't know, I just don't. So yeah, now we're gonna move on to epilogue 9. Basically, we find out that the blood samples from the ball pit that Larson found, the blood on it, there was 30 different blood samples, and all of them were stretching from 30 different years, as if like somebody had gone in there and bled every year for 30 years. Basically, that's what it seems like to Larson. So yeah, that's pretty much all we get from Larson. Then we come back to Jake with the girl that he saved, like the addict girl named Renelle. But then we find out that she does drugs because her mom died and her dad like kicked her out of the house or whatever, or like he couldn't care for her much anymore, and he was kind of went deep into his work. He started getting obsessive over it, which kind of confirms will grief, a theory that many people hate, but it's okay, I guess it doesn't confirm, but it nearly does. Go watch my summary video on the epilogue itself so that you can get a better understanding of what I'm trying to say here. But actually, go watch all my summary videos for these stories, for the stories in this book. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we find out that Renelle is actually Eleanor from To Be Beautiful, because she has a heart-shaped necklace just like the one that Eleanor has. So yeah, epilogue 9. I don't know where I should put it. It was better than the puppet carver, I think. Actually, no, I don't think it is. I think I'd put it right there. Yeah, I think it belongs there. So yeah, that's my ranking for all the stories in the puppet carver. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video. And if you like my other videos, please do consider subscribing. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Impulse7 out. Peace.